in and up. It's New Gun Day. Welcome back. In today's episode we have the Glock 17 Gen 5 177 pellet shooter with MOS. MOS is the capability to fit optics onto this pellet shooting pistol by Umarex, and let's take it out on the range and get to grips with this guy and see how accurate it is. In this video, we're not going to shoot with any optics. What we're going to do is I'm going to get a hold of the plates for the red dot sights for a future video, and we can do a comparison between the pellet shooter and the BB shooter. But for now, let's take a look at this Glock 17 Black Gen 5 177 pellet shooter.
Introducing the Glock 17 Gen 5 BLK MOS 177 pellet shooter from Umarex, where precision meets performance. With an impressive 394 feet per second, this 177 caliber shooter delivers power and accuracy in every shot. Powered by just one 12-gram CO2 canister, get up to 60 shots without losing momentum. Featuring a single action trigger for a responsive shooting experience, measuring in at 202mm in length and weighing at 830 grams, it's perfectly balanced for precision handling. Experience the next level of shooting with the Glock 17 Gen 5 BLK MOS from Umarex.
Okay, so we're out here at 10-meter range, and we're gonna shoot the Glock off the bag at this distance, see what sort of level accuracy we can get. We've done an unboxing on this, but with the Glock, you get the, it's a rotating style magazine. So you have this 21 shot rotary that you load your pellets in for a little push button on the side, in from the back to the front. So this setup tends to make the trigger feel a little bit stiffer than you'll expect the BB magazines and cycle to feel. I only know that because I shot the PPQ M2 with a similar setup. I've shot this once as a test. Tell a lie, 2 magazines as a test, which is the amount of magazines I got per fill, which was slightly disappointing if I'm honest, but obviously conditions dictate often how many shots you're going to get out of a canister. But what we're going to do, we're going to set up, we'll run a magazine through one of the targets at this distance, and then if it's any decent, might run it a bit further. I'm not sure yet, but let's see what we can do. So I've got QYS streamlined for this test. They are 8.48 grain, and they're the streamlined. I think I said that, but I like repeating myself. What we'll do is we'll put the canister in, so it's a brand new canister. To load the canister, goes in and up, and you do get an Allen wrench in with the kit, which it's a simple in and up, and quick on that piercing so you don't lose any CO2. So this can take a little bit of time to load, so use that as your zen moment. And the way to load it is you load from the back and then rotate in the action of the arrow on the front, which points up. So that is essentially counterclockwise, or is it? No, sorry, it's clockwise, depending which way you look at it, I guess. And you just keep going until it's full. This has come directly from Umarex and is literally just been released It came out on the 11th of July 2024, so I think it's the 15th now, so it's released in the UK now, so you can pick this up in stores right now if you wanted to. Now, these are, I'd say, more plinking fun rather than going into any sort of high level competition or anything like that. But the usage is, you know, you want a replica, you want to have a play, range time with the family or friends, that's the kind of usage for this. But you should be getting a level of accuracy that you could compete with your friends with, that type of thing. And as I say, I think it would be great for me to run a test. There is a MOS model black in the BB version CO2 coming out from Umarex, which is going to come on its way. So what we can do is we can do a comparison once that one has come to me and been released. But for now, I'm still loading this up. As I say, it takes a little while, but it doesn't take as long to empty. It's a quick, you know, you go through 21 pellets quite quickly in these handguns. Air pistols, sorry. So yeah, let me know below what you use them for, you know, what your reason for owning one is, why you like them. But there we go, all loaded up. Now, as I say, I'm gonna try and come off the bag. We are ready to fire, and I'm gonna shoot the left-hand target. I'm not sure if that even went anywhere near. Okay, I'm going to pause there. I'm going to go and have a look at where things are going, because I can't really see from back here, and see what's going on. I'm going to remove the magazine, go take a quick look. I didn't put my safety goggles on, terrible. See if I can get a bit better accuracy with my goggles on from Idaho Airguns. Thank you for the sponsorship. Okay, let's shoot the left target again. It's empty. Okay, so points to note. When this is empty, it doesn't seem to lock back. I'm not sure because of the stiffness or what, but it means if you're not counting, you might be misfiring. Dry firing. The action is great, the weight is great. Let's go and, I'm just gonna go and have a look at the accuracy of those final shots, whether any of them hit the target, but I might go a little bit closer for the next round. Okay, so I've taken a couple of paces forward, so that brings me to 7 meters. We're just going to do another, but we're going to do it standing and see if I can improve my accuracy by not shooting off the bag. I don't know. Main thing is it's fun, but let's do another cycle, see how we go. As I say, that's definitely come to the end of that canister. So you get 2 magazines per canister. So that's what, 42 shots. Not great, definitely had better, but you know, plinking fun, accuracy on that, I am way right and all up and down the right hand side. So I don't know. I personally would rather than using a target like that, use this for something like, what are they called? The Texas Stars. Is it Texas Star? I can't remember what they're called. But the swingers, the stars that you can knock back, targets you can knock over, plinking fun, not accuracy versus somebody else. These are training aids and fun tools, and if that's what you're looking for, then perfect. I think for me, pros and cons, points to note. Early on with these, the trigger does feel stiff as it has to move that rotary around. It does loosen up, but at times, I don't know if you saw, rather than it being a really tough pull, it would then get a second shot off. So inconsistencies on the trigger. And then of course the shot count. I think the shot count could be much higher. It's kind of overcast here today, but it's not cold and it's not overly hot. So I'd imagine that's the best I'm gonna get out of that canister. I think in comparison with the BB Umarex pistols, you could get probably four magazines through, so you're getting double the amount. Accuracy comparison, I can't really give you a comparison. I think they are much of a muchness with these pellet versus BB, but it is a great replica. It's licensed by Glock, as you're fully aware. If you're not, you know, this is a officially licensed product of Glock, and I think for me the Umarex quality of these products is what you're looking for. Yeah, let me give you a final conclusion. Just a moment. I'm going to go and take a look at where my shots went, and I'll come back to you with that conclusion. Okay, first thoughts on a conclusion of the Glock 17 Gen 5 Black MOS. So remembering the opportunity with this is that you can add an optic. We're not going to comment on how you can improve your accuracy on that at the moment. We're going to do that in a future test. What we're going to do is we're going to comment on what comes in the box and what you get for that. I've already said I think the shot count is low for what you're getting, and the accuracy is pretty much the same as the BB pistol. So, you know, if you are someone with a surplus of pellets, etc., you are more likely to get a use out of this one. I think for me, in comparison to the BB pistols, if you're just looking to do it for plinking, the cost to get a higher volume of BBs is going to be less than cost for pellets. Now, the pellets I'm using today are particularly expensive. They're £20 for 500 roughly. And that's what I use in the rifles. You know, if you wanted to use a cheaper pellet in this and you're just doing it for hitting targets and knocking down things in your garden, then this is the kind of pistol that you would probably get a cheaper pellet for. Build quality is great. It's got a metal top slide. You've got, as I say, I'll show you the rotary system a bit closer if it allows me. Probably could try and focus on me. But yeah, it's the rotary magazines from Umarex, and you know, it's a very nice looking piece of kit. I will be keeping this in my arsenal. As I say, I'm going to run a comparison with the BB MOS when that comes out. But for now, I would say that this, if you're looking for pistols that shoot pellets, I've shot these. I've shot the PPQ M2 and the Webley Mark 6, all with pellet calibers, and the accuracy is very similar. So you are ultimately going for what your eye prefers to look at than the difference in pistol, in my opinion. So bear that in mind. But for this video, I'd recommend this pistol. From a Glock enthusiast perspective, I think it definitely is one where you can get all the Glock accessories to go with this, and if you've got other ones in different colors, etc., to accessorize, that's something that you might want to pick up. As always, thanks to Umarex, thanks to Idaho Airguns for the eye goggles or protective eyewear, and thank you as always to all of you for watching these videos, commenting and coming along for the ride. I appreciate every single one of you, and without you there's no point in me making these videos, otherwise it's just a video diary to myself. So thank you once again. As always, let me know what you think below. Like, subscribe, share this with your mates, and as always, shoot safe, stay safe, catch you on the next one. Cheers, bye.